I have arrived home and immediately I have a little rant that I have been meaning to express for a long time, but I just kept forgetting. This is about chewing gum in general, the product itself, the uses for it, and just people who are obnoxious about it. I've never mentioned this before in the channel, but I absolutely despise chewing gum. Let's break down the reasons why. Reason number one, I never found it to be the replacement of brushing your teeth, flossing, and using mouthwash to freshen your breath. Cause like nothing sucks more than you just drink a drink from mud, cold coffee, and then you decide to start chewing gum in an attempt to refreshen your breath. It's just not helping. Like at least the way my nose perceives that kind of scent is not appealing. Like either have the scent of coffee, which is not good either, or just have the scent of just nothing. Or even if you didn't drink coffee or you haven't had anything, leave your natural scent. Because for some reason that minty smell of like chewing gum, it doesn't do it for me. And God forbid if it's a fruity chewing gum. To me, those are the worst. Another reason I hate them is because, of course, we have the mean people in the world who just drop it either on the floor, stick them beneath a table, or on the handles of something. You either step on it and you have to walk so far away or like generate friction with your feet so that it sort of unsticks or just melts away from your shoe, and in the process you may end up damaging the sole of your shoe. It's just disgusting. You know, you see it stuck in so many places, like the ground, and then it turns black over time. And then the ones that you find in places that you just wish you wouldn't find it at. Like when I'm shopping, sometimes I have gone to stores where, you know, clothes are sold and whatnot, and I noticed that on the racks there's freaking gum in there, and I'm like, clothes and gum together, that's just, I mean, not that the clothes are touching it, but still it could be touching it. And then another reason why I hate gum is because the smacking sound of it. Like, there's nothing worse than you're talking to someone and they are not talking and they're listening to you. All they're doing is that. And then if they're trying to talk to you, this is another thing that's happening. Ugh! Makes me cringe. Which is weird because people smacking their food bothers me only if it's obvious that they're being obnoxious about it. If they're like super loud about it, or like food particles just happen to fall out. But usually the natural sound of you chewing with your mouth shut doesn't bother me. Or if you're chewing something that is really chewy, so the piece of the bite that you have is big to where your mouth needs to remain a little open as you chew it into smaller pieces, that doesn't bother me. But people who just are obnoxious with gum by chewing it loudly, not brushing their teeth, and in place chewing gum, and also dropping it on the floor or sticking them in places, they just have a very special place in the underworld. I'm just saying. But anyways, you guys, that is my mini food rant for the day, if we can even consider that a food. Well, I mean, it is classified as edible, even though it is discouraged from being swallowed, and I highly doubt that it has any nutritional value. Loads of sugar, I guess, which defeats the purpose of taking care of your teeth, because sugar is not good for your teeth. So I don't know how gum works. I don't care, because I wish it didn't exist, period. I just wanted to share that thought with you guys, because I did notice people with chewing gum today, and I was like, that's a really good video idea. And speaking of video ideas, I added 5 more because for some reason while I was at work, people's conversations were just provoking so many ideas on me. And then one of the comments also triggered thoughts on something that I just want to share that I'm like, I've never really discussed this in depth, but I have mentioned it. It's been a day full of inspiration, and I love days like this. Like, I wasn't even planning on filming about this topic, but if I'm filming about something random, that means that I'm just in the mood to talk. So don't be surprised if today I end up posting like 3 videos, because I am really in the mood for this and I feel great. As you can hear, I'm definitely sounding better, just a little bit, congestion that remains, but nothing like yesterday. I actually had strength, nothing out of the ordinary at work. I feel great right now. I want to take advantage of that energy that I have. Alright guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you soon.